Is this the camera or is that the camera?
This is the camera. We just can control it right here.
Yeah, okay.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to the 2017 Twin Cities Film Festival. I'm your host, Natasha. We have exclusive red carpet coverage for you. We want to thank our producers, our sponsors, Flora and also the shops at West End, which help us out every single year. Now, we're really excited because in just moments, we're going to show the film Flora, and I have the director joining us, Sasha.
My name is Sasha Vuckovic.
Awesome. So I understand that the year was 1929, and some students decided to go in the woods. And what happens from there exactly?
The piece is about a botany expedition in 1929, and it is a historical thriller. And these students, they head off into an uncharted forest and they find something that's kind of out of the norm.
So why did you decide to do a film like that?
I was interested in allowing people to learn a bit more about the ecology that they're surrounded by. It's kind of a silly reason, but at the beginning of the whole process, I'm the writer of the piece as well. I was kind of fascinated that I didn't know much about any of the trees that were around me. And a lot of people go through life and they don't really notice, or they don't really understand any of the plants that are around them. So I started to learn more about botany, and I started to learn more about the plants that were around me. And through that, I kind of gained more of a respect and more of a fear and more of an understanding about them. So all of those were big inspirations for focusing on botany. And then beyond that, I was really fascinated in creating a piece that had an untraditional antagonist. So in the piece, the forest is the antagonist. And that was something that I found really, really interesting because it's not necessarily malicious. So a forest is not malicious, it's not trying to injure anybody or to harm someone as a traditional antagonist would be. In the piece, it's just living very, very powerfully, and it is very, very strong. And I thought hitting humans up against something that was just very, very powerful and beautiful would be an interesting story to understand and also to watch.
Wow, sounds extremely interesting. So what do you hope viewers of the film take away from it?
I hope that they have fun. I hope that they take away, again, the same thing when I was studying about ecology, kind of a greater understanding, a fear, and also a respect for nature that is around them. And I also hope that they are excited about the period. Like you said, it takes place in 1929, and I find it a time which is very, very interesting because people did tactile jobs. They were very much regardless of whether they were, say, as opposed to nowadays where a newspaper man might be working on a computer, back then a printer would have to be using, there's a lot of more ink involved, there was a lot more getting your hands dirty with everything that you were doing. So each of the characters in the piece, they're all students, in one way or another uses their hands to work. And I was really, really fascinated with that. And so I hope they take away a respect for that and also an interest in it.
Sure. So what challenges did you have when making this film, especially trying to recreate kind of the 1920s going into the 1930s?
Well, one of the main challenges, of course, is making period authenticity. And so finding a really solid team who was very detailed oriented and also interested in that period and wouldn't, on a small budget, willing to kind of really hunt down the things that felt like that period and felt authentic to the characters was really important. So the lead actress in the piece, Teresa Mayorn, is also the art director on the piece. So in addition to studying her character, she studied the time period, and I'm also the production designer on the piece. So in writing, I used a lot of the research that I used when I was writing in order to help me find the things which I needed to use to build the production.
Cool. So what's next for you?
Well, more festivals with this film, and then I'm currently working on a piece that's set in the late 1700s and is about the fur trade.
Kind of a history buff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. So how can people learn more about you if they want to follow your journey?
They can go online, they can look at my IMDb, you can type my name into Google, Sasha Vuckovic, and otherwise just follow the trajectory of this film and you'll see what comes in the future.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited. Flora, everyone, round of applause for Sasha. Nice job, nice job. Don't forget to check us out on TwinCitiesFilmFest.org.